Acharya Shri Vijay Vallabh School, Pune. Mrs. Pragati V. Joshi. Figures of speech for English. Students, we learn what is figures of speech. A figure of speech is a word or a phrase that possesses a separate meaning from its literal meaning or literal definition. Now today we are going to see more two figures of speeches. The first amongst them is tautology, the one which we did in the poem The Pilgrim. If two or more words in the same line convey the same meaning, the figure of speech in that line is called as tautology. This is used by the poets to emphasize the idea or the characteristics. For example, it brought joy and cheer. Now, joy and cheer both mean the same. They groaned with aches and pains. Now, aches and pain mean the same. Now, let's see some examples from our poem Pilgrim. To a chasm deep and vast and wide. Chasm is a deep dig which we have seen it in the poem. So, chasm and deep mean the same, and vast and wide mean the same. See the next one also. The pilgrim raised his old grey head. Now here grey also means the person whose hair are grey, that is who is old. So it means the same. So this figure of speech is also tautology. Now let's see the next figure of speech, which is inversion. Poets often change the proper grammatical order of words in the line of a poem in order to make the lines rhyme or to emphasize upon something. The figure of speech in such lines is called as inversion or anastrophe. This is used frequently by the poets as a poetic device for rhythm or rhyme in the poem. For example, up came the sun, down the hill it flowed. Now actually the proper order should have been the sun came up, it flowed down the hill. But the poet changes the order to just make it rhythmic, to make it sound like a poem or not like a normal prose. So this is the widely used figure of speech, inversion. So now let's do the exercise. Identify the figures of speech which I have given in the slide and write it in your book. Let us cross check it after we have done all the figures of speeches. Okay. So my dear students, we have done personification, epigram, tautology and inversion. And we are going to revise these throughout the year too. By that time you find out more examples of these and note them down. So that's all for today. Bye bye children, take care. Please write down and complete the exercise. Do not forget to do that. Okay. Bye bye and take care. Keep writing.